podcast. And no, we didn't forget about you, but we've been busy cooking behind the scenes. So before we get this party started, we're going to go ahead and get the audio portion going. Here we go.
Put this out here.
I'm always up on time, down on my luck. Got a brand new payment on an old worn out truck. Papa told me back when I was 9, someday this farm, it'll be all mine. Now I walk these woods.
And here we go, back to the Home of the Average Joe podcast. And today, the episode is all about what's been cooking as AI made for us in the Hunting RX Research Lab. I thought that was kind of cool. Research Lab. It's cute, right? T-Bone says it's cute. T-Bone's mind's on the Freedom. What?
250, dude.
250. So we'll make sure that we get a couple people to pop on. But today we have been holding back on y'all and going to be launching a product that we've been working on and testing. Sonny, what's happening, man? How are you? Chris Ford, good morning. He says good morning. It ain't good morning out. But that's all right. So for those of you that didn't see the post and or didn't see the announcement, if you look below us in the orange buckets, we got this product called Build the Bone. And, you know, it took a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot of conversation, but it took a lot of just back and forth with a couple different people to decide on what we were going to use. And if there's one guy that consistently shoots big deer that seems to use it, we talked about him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He says this is a product that does exactly what it says it's going to do. Build the bone. So therefore, we now have some Build the Bone. You going to jump over there and sit on the 5-gallon pails?
You want me to pour it out so they can see it?
No, that would be a giant mess to clean up on this Sunday afternoon.
I'm not doing that.
I can't spoil the other part because Ing already gave me the look when she walked out into the garage before y'all got here. So we'll
yeah.
Because it was a little lingering per se. But no, guys, if you haven't noticed, there's a little bit different feel, I guess, as John would say, to HRX as far as this year goes, just kind of how we're doing things and what we're doing. And we haven't even launched everything as far as that goes. We've told you guys we got some stuff coming, but Build the Bone was one of those things because deer nutrition to us, as far as deer herd health, is important because the only way you get them bucks is to have what?
A bow.
Well, yeah, but good nutrition, right, for mamas and lactation and all sorts of stuff to be able to feed them babies.
So a doe.
Yeah. Sonny says, yeah, Chris always used it. Yep. So the wacko himself has always used it, and that was his words. And I quote, "It does exactly what it says it's going to do." Sonny, will you stop giving all the secrets? Ain't nobody talked about that yet. Jeez Louise. I told myself I have to hold back from that. That's why it's not visible and hidden over here. He's like, screen game, like we did that one time where
I don't even remember what that was.
I don't even know, but you're like, man, they probably could play the pause game to figure out what it was.
I didn't even think of it. Somebody else mentioned it. I'm like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
It was the shirts.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was the King of the Spring shirts.
Yeah. That's all right. It's all good. So, but no, as far as Hunting RX goes, this year we have a couple different things on our mind. So obviously herd health is a top thing, but also being able to pattern your deer, talking about just land management stuff, but really just kind of using what works to be able to do that stuff. So we made some decisions to do some different things, and so I don't know. What do you guys want to tell them? Sonny, it's all good. We're just giving. So don't worry. It's coming, Sonny. You don't have to worry. Come on, Johnny,
I like
wake
the
up.
bucket.
You like the bucket? So
Did you tell him what's on the bucket?
actually, yeah. Do you want to show him the bottom of the bucket?
No, I don't want to get up.
Oh.
I'll be honest.
What's on the bottom of the bucket?
So the one, I'm going to say the one benefit as far as pouring,
It's a nice bucket.
it is a nice bucket, but for 50 pounds of mineral, when you're putting it out, there is a nice handle at the bottom of that bucket that it makes it for pouring purposes.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see it right where your hand's at. Perfect. Yeah, so that is specifically build the bone stuff. And
The lid falls off and it just
Oh,
dumps
geez Louise.
everywhere.
Don't worry, we haven't unsealed that one. But yeah, it's it makes it when we went out and put our first 2 mineral sites out, and we still got a couple. Today is Sunday, brother. He says, "Come on, T-Bone." I don't know. Chris Ford says, "Come on, T-Bone." But no, as far as pouring those buckets, like especially when you're trying to, clear that area, and then you're trying to get your first layer of mineral down. I mean, how easy was it to put it exactly where you want it and just kind of not just dump the whole pail? The other thing that you'll find about Build the Bone, so they're a complete year program, right? So that's the kind of thing that they're claim to fame. But you don't have to replenish 16 times a year because of the fact of the volume that you're putting out. Your deer will tell you when you need more. But the rule of thumb is basically you're going to put out probably about 3 to 4 buckets a year. You're going to be out there every 3 to 4 months. It just depends on your deer. But you want them using it literally all year long. And that's the one thing that in talking to Mr. Chris Saylor, he had said, it's one thing that they just don't stop hitting all year. It's not like feed. You don't have to throw feed to get them coming, and they just seem to find it and continue to use it. And so we're really interested to see what it'll do for our herd health, because, I mean, again, there's a lot of people that are using this that have had really good luck. And we're going to make sure that, we put in an effort to make sure that we have it in the best locations, the best spots, to not only get the content, but also kind of maybe capture what this year's deer might do compared to next year's deer. Because the rule of thumb, what did they say roughly it should pack on to deer?
They say roughly 10 to 20 inches in a year.
Yeah,
like
so
year over year.
So, I mean, 10 to 20 inches, I mean, that's a lot of bone.
Yeah, no, that is for sure. I'll be curious to see. I mean, I know, like I said, Chris has been using it for a while, and I mean, he consistently shoots big deer off the same property that he's been hunting for as long as I've known him. So, I mean, he's consistently shooting big deer. And
I mean, you don't shoot big deer by accident, right? You don't.
No.
So you gotta use T-Bone goes, maybe. So you kind of have those things that you'll see what happens. You got to use the things that help. But our goal this year for Hunting RX is, as we talked about, is to do what for the average Joe?
Just provide the best things we can for them.
Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter kind of where it comes from or what we're doing. Our goal is to just make sure that we try to give the average Joe and the blue collar worker a leg up. So with that being said, before we kind of carry on into the day, since there's a couple people that we got people peeking. So we got a couple different bottles here. I'm going to flip it backwards. So we have a green and a blue bottle of a certain concentration. What do you guys think that is? Chris Ford says you take a 2-year-old and add that much for 2 years. That equals a stud deer. Yes, sir. Hopefully we can get some down there. Oh, man, are we already? SNCC Outdoors goes, oh, man, are we already talking about deer season? Well, I mean, it is mid-June.
Be here before you know it.
It is mid-June. So is there any guesses as to what the different color bottles mean? That big 8-point he harvested years ago was a giant, talking about the wacko himself. So before we get into kind of what it is and what he says, Chris Ford says, send it. We had sent it out to some of our pro staff. We hung it, right? So if you've seen some pictures of the JuJu, you've been seeing them hit this. Yeah, it's lube gear, Tony. It's lube gear. Don't worry. Gear lube. Same thing. Lube gear, gear lube. It's all the same.
No, you lube the gear with the gear lube.
Yeah.
I don't think they teach that in Hooked on Phonics.
Oh yeah. All right. I see that. Now you made me lose my train of thought. But with that being said, we've been testing this, and again, we already brought them up once, so we're going to say it again. What? Oh, yeah, pure and synthetic. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There you go. So that's what that is. But with that, we've actually had these two being tested. So before we launched this, or before we did this podcast, and John will tell you, like, I was antsy beyond belief. Like, if I could have done it, like, I would have launched it last week or the week before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Ford says you went there with a slapping face. But yeah, I definitely wanted to launch it, mainly because I think the biggest thing that we were excited for with it was not only having our own product, but something that just gives the average Joe that they can use with whatever they want, right? So without further ado, since we already got a pure and a synthetic, T-Bone, you want to give it the old radio announcer voice, or you going to let me do it?
I'm going to take it up there.
Oh, you're going to take it up there? All right. So as T-Bone does the Vanna White to the product, hey, you're probably proud of me for even knowing what that is, right? So of doing the Vanna White. So the green, well, he's going to go green bottle. Which one are you doing here? All right. So the green bottle right there, there you go. The green bottle is going to be your 100% pure CWD-free VuDU. VuDU is to be paired with our JuJu and or any other scent dispersal system you would like to use. Obviously, everything we've been testing it on has been our VuDU and JuJu combo, but you can try it. We actually have a guy testing it on a vine and some other stuff to see what happens. Oh, yeah, that'd go really well. I hope you're ready to wash your hands after that, because that stuff's pretty potent. And then in the blue bottle is our VuDU synthetic, which is going to be the same. So they're both scrape attractants. Obviously, one is made for the states that do not allow CWD-free urine. Nathan Langster says closer, T-Bone. Come down a little bit. Come down and closer a little bit. And keep spinning right there. And we tried to color match to make it a little easier. But definitely the one thing that you'll notice in those two, and we say bottles, is the fact that they are glass bottles. They are, as he tinks them together. Come forward.
To the left. A little bit to the left.
Langster goes.
Right.
There you go. Langster goes girliest hands I've ever seen. But we went with a glass bottle. John, why did we go with a glass bottle?
Keeps it better for longer.
It does. It keeps
improves your shelf life.
Yeah,
pretty.
Because it's pretty. Yeah, besides the colors. But no, it's honestly, so it was to help keep freshness. Not only that, those bottles are UV protectant. They're not UV whatever. They don't absorb the UV, but they are UV protectant. Nathan says, there you go. Dare you to open and take a big sniff.
Oh, I already have. I'm not scared of this stuff.
It's
like even straight deer pee, I don't care.
It's the blue one
When you're a man, you're a man.
What's that supposed to be?
Yeah.
That one's not bad.
But I think
I would not recommend getting this one on your clothes or in your truck.
I would tell you that the difference And these two products compared to products that we've used in the past is just the potency, right? That you can smell right out of the bottle.
Sure, you bottled these right.
Yeah. 100%. Trust me. I have special bottling containers for each one. So that way there is no mixture between synthetic and CWD-free.
Right.
So that's the other thing, guys. So like you see it. So those labels are put on by hand. Helen will verify. They were literally bottled by hand, poured by hand, mixed by hand. Like, hopefully don't break shipping. So I don't think, Nathan goes, it comes with an eyedropper for a reason. Put it in your eye.
No, I'm good on that.
So Nathan, that is why we have this little caution label warning, not for human consumption.
Did you really put that on the label?
100%. I did. 100%. We
What kind
def
of weirdos are out there? I don't want to know. Actually, I don't want to know.
I mean, it's just people are dumb. I mean, that's like McDonald's had to put
caution hot,
or
yeah,
whatever, because somebody burnt themselves. Then you get sued. Like, it's stupid.
Hopefully they aren't ammonia soon as I open it. Huh. I'm really confused.
Because pee can start smelling like ammonia as it gets older.
Oh, but I mean, I don't smell that there, but full send, Mr. Dilly Dilly says.
Well, I guess you could say you get it in small.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. So
it's not like it's a large variety either that's just stored there.
Okay. So we're not buying it in 5-gallon pails.
It's small, fresh batches. So that shouldn't be an issue. It's not months of storage.
Yeah. So these specifically, like these bottles, we bottled, I think, somewhere around 70 or 80 bottles today between Shannon Sitton says dumb creates job security. He ain't wrong. So yeah, dumb definitely does create job security, but no, we definitely, so would it be easier to bottle it in big batches? Sure. Because when you're mixing it and you're doing that, it definitely, I guess I would say would make the process easier because you don't have to continue to mix and do those things. You can just do whatever you need to do and just continue to pour. But the thing is like
efficiency is, I think, what you're looking for. It's more efficient to just do a long day to process it and have shelf storage.
Right.
But for what you guys are after, that's not the main goal.
Yeah, no, we definitely want fresh because fresh is going to give you the best chance in the woods. So we will definitely be toying with this. So in case you guys, I will also post, don't have it yet, but we are going to try some spray tops too. The bottles obviously come with the eyedroppers because you don't need a lot of this stuff on the JuJu in order to make it go a long ways. I mean, when we were putting it out there in the middle of the wind, right? Like if you stood downwind, what did it?
I mean, you knew it was there. Nathan also clarified what he meant.
Oh, so Nathan said, just saying the last stuff I used was bad before I got it. Apparently for a long time. The stuff you want me.
It's the stuff you sent me.
Oh, the stuff you sent me was super fresh. So yeah. So guys, and what he's saying with that is, he's one of the guys, our pro staff guys got a chance to test this before we launched this podcast. Because again, there's a lot of guys on here that have a lot of good deer and a lot of good deer background, that just know what, if a product's going to be good, bad, and different, whatever. And whether it was freshness, whether it was anything, I mean, we got a guy. So the nice thing is Bob New York? Yeah, Bob's New York. And his deer did in that video, like was pissed off at that scent, like kept coming back, but was making noises at the scrape rope that we were using. So our JuJu was paired with, was that the natural or the synthetic? Because we gave them
synthetic.
So can't wait to harvest my first 110 inch. Get out of here with that, Nathan. And yeah, 110 times 2, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. 110 times maybe 1.5 seems to be consistent. But I think that that's the biggest thing is we want you guys to be able to use it wherever. And so one of the guys that I was talking about, so Nathan is actually trying it on. There's a lot of people that use natural vines that are already in the woods. So he's trying it on that. And I think that that's why I decided to bring the spray topper, is for people that, are going to put it on stuff like that. He also is trying it around a watering hole. He has kind of posts. Nathan says he's going to harvest the 200 this year. I believe it. I mean, he definitely knows how to chase them critters. That's for sure. He ain't afraid to put the miles in. We found that out this spring. But I think that was the biggest thing is trying to make sure that we had a product that would help every person be successful, not just one class, right? So the crazy part is so when this goes live tomorrow, you'll see the video drop. We're telling you about it today, so that way to be watching the website and watching for the post. The synthetic is going to be $19.99. Your CWD-free is going to be $17.99. I still have a sealed package. I still have a sealed in the package JuJu Junior for a special occasion. There you go, Dilly Dilly. So we are going to try to make sure that we get everything revamped. So when we did these labels, and then we're working on kind of getting the JuJu labels updated, and then maybe after that the JuJu Juniors. But guys, we're gonna have packages, right? So we're gonna have packages that you can either get both scents, both scents, to where it's the same combination. It is very hard to make the smell of synthetic and natural exact identical.
It's
pretty close.
It's pretty daggone good.
It's close, but what I'm saying is, like you said, this one's but because it's synthetic, there is a slight difference between them. So what I'm telling you,
saying, you're not getting cheated with this synthetic. That's,
oh no.
What did I say when I smelled both of them?
Well, you said you kind of like the synthetic more.
Mm-hmm.
But I think again, they each have their place, right? And correct. I think that's just something that you're going to have to find out.
I'd say if you're in a state that you can use both, grab both of them, try them both out, see what happens, or which one works better.
Yeah,
that's what I'm personally running both.
So we have two different ones running right now. But yeah, we're going to try both, and we're going to continue to run footage, and we will try to tag. I think in the videos we probably should post just for them, just that way they know. So if you're watching our main page, you'll know if it's natural or synthetic, because I think it's cool. So be tuned, because like I said, we got some boxes coming for these to make the shipping. Like somebody said, hopefully shipping doesn't cause any chaos. I think the way we shipped them the first time should be okay, but we got a little bit smaller box that we can use bubble wrap to try to keep it tighter from moving. So that way, hopefully we don't get any damage that way. Sonny, so has the JuJu changed any? The only change to the JuJu is just how you attach it to the tree. At the top is a loop that you can pull through, and we did that based on, there was 3 or 4. What did we look? There was 3 or 4 different rope systems that use a paracord style. There was a couple that use a metal hook and whatever. So we tried to keep it simple. We tried to keep it something that you don't have to take a lot of tools to the woods to do. So New Jersey synthetic only except for game wardens, worst offenders out there. Love it. They were fine the way they were shipped. Chris Ford says, Sonny says, anyone watching the Freedom 250. So now, Helen, now that we've released this, so not only out back, but in the garage, the first time and the second time, how potent was it?
Well, let's just say it this way. So I'm in the house cleaning, and Hunter was out there messing around with you. He came in, and she yelled at him because she swore he got it on his clothes. And it wasn't from his clothes, because I sniffed him because I'm a weirdo. It was because when you open the garage door, all of it wafted into the house.
Oh.
So I opened the door myself and instantly shut it and walked away.
Was there regret to opening that door?
Yes. And the garage door was open.
Yeah, so
like
I was going to
the
say
outside garage door.
I mean, did you guys come through the garage, or did you come through the front door?
We came through the garage.
Could you still smell it in the garage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was here when we bottled it the first time.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, it's also a little warmer. So, Lance, we definitely appreciate it, man. It's something we've been working on and excited for sure.
Are you going to have like a package deal with this in a row?
Yes. We're going to do so. Just to kind of stay on that subject. So what I'm going to do is on the website tonight, I will make a package deal with both the 100% pure, the synthetic and a rope. I will also make a 100% pure and a rope, and a synthetic and a rope, and or you can get everything individually on its own. But what I will tell you is right now, like I said, there's roughly 40 bottles ish of each bottled, ready to go to ship. And I think about the same amount of JuJu and JuJu Juniors. So Nathan says you can tell it's legit with a twist. It's on point. I guarantee it.
That's good.
I need to order 4 or 5 more JuJu and a couple of each scent. We got you, bro. You just worry about getting back. Sonny, definitely appreciate that. And Lance, seriously, guys, like, honestly, so when you guys are saying congrats to us, like, the reality is congrats to you, because you've helped push us farther. Like, you should have seen the look on my wife's face. Like, this is part of the reason why we didn't do a podcast, because, like, we get to share, we get to share all these things now. But, like, when I told her that we were going to do this, she said, "You're going to do what?" Because I told her we were taking a road trip to physically go pick it up, because part of small batches and that stuff, you know, to me, a road trip, we talk about it, right? Anything within a 2.5 hour radius, I'm fine with driving. Well, when we decided that we were going to do it and we were going to pick something up, we wanted to make sure that we could tell if it was aged, if it was fresh, if there was a bunch of, you know, you'll be able to tell if the bottles are full of dust, if whatever, like
it wouldn't have came back with us if it would have been.
Right. So so our promise to you, the average Joe and the blue collar worker, is that when we make this product, we are going to physically have people, because again, there's businesses that go under every day, but our concoction or our experiment that we came out with is definitely designed around having to have good quality products. And I mean, even, you know, we're not skimping. I mean, you see the glass bottles and whatever. And again, like I said, if we can find spray toppers to make it work, we'll probably try to find a way to get those as well, because of the fact that I think that the spray toppers for the certain situations might help get in and out. So Nathan says, glad you finally did it. Been needing the next big step in the right direction. Time to slap some inches on the tailgates. Guys, I'm telling you, so for the average Joe and the blue collar that's paying attention, if you get a bottle of our VuDU and or...
Am I allowed to?
Huh?
Am I allowed to?
Just say coming tomorrow? Yeah, I don't care. I mean, if they're watching the podcast, they're already seeing it anyway, right?
It may not be.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The podcast is coming. Is going to be posted live anyway after this. So, and in the description is going to talk about it. So it's all good. But I think it'll be cool to see what it does. There's a lot of people that were involved in this, to say the least. There was a lot of fun conversations and a lot of interesting conversations. And when I say interesting, I look at John, Like you literally have no idea how hard it was for me to keep this under wraps.
Yeah.
I mean, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. It was like, hey, let's tell the world. It's like, no, let's not. Let's send it out to everyone and let everyone try it first, and then we can tell the world after. But I think it was like after 2 days of like everyone having it in their hand and that group text going off with just video after video after video, that it was like, okay, like this stuff works.
Yeah.
I mean, it works because it's fresh, and I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking by any means, but it's a dang good product, and it's a fresh product, and there's a lot of proof behind it.
Yeah.
Is
I
the way
mean,
to put it, I guess.
I mean, proof's in the pudding. So you'll see, I mean, you're going to see videos rolling. You're going to see that type of stuff. We'll try to get, so now that the product's actually been launched, we will actually try to get out probably in the field next weekend and just show you how we apply it and how we do those things. And just that way we can show that to you. Cause I think it'd be good to show that. Mr. Bill, save me one of each. I got you. Oh, here we go.
What?
Did you see Bill?
It is definitely going to be epic.
Yeah. Well, so
it's going to be more than epic.
Yeah. I mean, we can't.
Good stuff, Ben.
Yeah. Way to go,
Yeah,
Ben.
Good job, Ben.
Tony didn't even know his name. Ing's like, look.
Nobody's saying it, so now I gotta go find him.
Literally, all he said is,
"This is going to be epic."
This is going to be
in
epic
all caps. Epic.
Yeah.
I don't think she was part of the inside joke.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Mr. Bill and/or Ben, we love you too, buddy. We appreciate you. You make our days fun when you enjoy it on the adventures.
Need another Waffle House trip.
Yeah, 5 a.m. Ooh, buddy, that's the other thing, guys. Is so like when we say that, so
Waffle House.
Yeah.
Tell me where.
Like he was gonna tell a story about Waffle House. Speaking of that.
So Roy, tell me where I can get it. So Roy, tomorrow we will launch it on our website, and you will have the availability to buy it straight through us. It'll ship. My wife can contest. I got boxes for shipping upstairs because my son comes to me and goes, "Dad, were you expecting something on Amazon?" I said, "Yeah, shipping boxes." The look of disappointment on that kid's face when I told him it was only shipping boxes was.
It was a box full of boxes.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
So we will have it at www.huntingrx.com, and it'll be with the JuJu. It'll be under Deer Products. So there's products there.
Make it like right at the front.
Yeah, it'll be on the main thing for sure. It definitely will be on the main thing.
Probably put the link
where
they can go straight to it.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the post to make it easy. So SNCC Outdoors, the hardest thing having something and keeping hush, 100%. But it's a great feeling when it falls into line. Yeah, Troy, we definitely appreciate you. And for those of you that don't know who SNCC Outdoors is that is Troy, the champion of the adult division. So Troy's got the belt coming to him. And if you haven't seen it, go over to his page and look at the picture that he made, because he's actually already bidding for people to take the belt for him next year. He's challenging it already. So if you want a shot at the belt, you're going to have to take it from Troy. But I don't know. I mean, T-Bone, what's your reaction? You're sitting there.
Nothing. I mean, I haven't been able to get out there and use it yet. I usually don't run stuff, but I'm going to try this out. So, I mean, I'm kind of excited. I want to see what it does. I mean, my cameras are off. I won't fire them up for a while, but this kind of makes me want to go out to a certain part, maybe on the property, throw a camera up and see what's up.
Yeah.
You know, see if it draws some footage and everything and see what it does. I just wanted to comment on a couple like tips. You said you're going to have a spray thing.
Spray topper.
If you're going to carry this with you when you're hunting, put it in a Ziploc bag and your spray nozzle. Because if you use a spray nozzle and then you just take it off to put this back on and you throw that in your bag, So have a couple Ziploc bags for that, especially if it breaks too.
Yeah.
Simple stuff.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean,
But
so,
it's a big deal.
It seems simple now, but like, honestly, like if you go into the little office that I have in there, right? So there's the box that was bottled fresh before we left. And you can smell it in there through the bottles a little bit. But that's the other thing with this product. So I'm going to say, so cool, dry, dark place. Does not have to be refrigerated, does not have to be anything like that. Cool, dry, dark place.
And what's good is the bottles are darker. So, I mean, sunlight's not, if it's not like in a dark place, I mean, nothing's going to penetrate it easily.
Well, they're UV protection bottles too.
Right. So that's good. It's a glass bottle, which is way better than plastic because plastic those leak and everything, letting oxygen in there to break down things. So, I mean, it's good.
Yeah. It definitely was. So like when we're looking at how to bottle these, when you use, so I just want you guys to picture this in your head. When I come home after telling her we're going to do this and we bring home two, like, I'm going to call them like sweet tea or like homemade, like Kool-Aid pitchers that you use with the little dispensers. And she goes, what are you going to do with that? And then we pull out these like grill bottles that have the ounces labeled on them. But so like when we say that, like we were putting in like precision, again, we were trying to make this product be as close to the same as possible. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those things that the only way you're going to be able to do it is to try to, I guess, be correct in what your measurements are. And like, we take that stuff pretty serious. So Nathan says, be ready. Next 4 weeks is going to be flooded of proof starting on the 19th. Sonny, I can only get 2 birds. So remember, Sunday, you can always swap out birds. We did the turkey slayer, which was Doug. So if you're going for that, then you would need multiple birds. But other than that, you can swap out birds and it just goes by points. We got rid of specific beard and hook length or spur length because of the fact that we wanted to give everybody a chance, whether it be weight, spur, beard. There's some states that have bigger things than others, which is going to accumulate more points. Are you coming to Kentucky next season? I don't.
He was talking to Nathan.
Oh, I got you. Well, there you go. Well, he said come to Kentucky and visit me. So that's what I was trying to figure out. He's been very sporadic. Oh, Nathan, you're not sporadic. You just like to live on the wild side, buddy. All right. So, guys, what do you have for questions and or feedback that you want to throw in? John, anything else you want to add in?
Nope. Just wait for it to drop tomorrow and get your orders in. I mean, obviously, right, there could be a little bit of a delay just because it is small batches, right? Like if we get order for, 100 bottles of each, you know what I mean? It may take a couple days, but
yeah,
we want to make sure that we keep enough here to get it to everyone, but not have a bunch sitting here that, it loses its quote, I guess, freshness with it. So no, it's going to be, cool. I'll be excited to see what tomorrow holds. See how the orders come in on it and everything.
I'm frozen.
You're frozen? Well, comments are still coming in. Are you frozen?
No.
Oh, so I'm the problem. Okay.
Well, now that you said it, no, I'm just kidding. Package mine at 12:01 a.m. So Dilly, it will not be live at 12:01. It's not one of those product drops. We will. Well, here's the reason: is because there's some stuff that I had to record for the hype video, for the launch video, or whatever you want to call it, that I had to get to stand that I didn't get to stand until today when I was bottling fresh because I wasn't just going to imitate.
Well, he should already be done with it.
Yeah. he's only got 4 kids and a wife and
Hey,
deputy, and
it is what it is.
Priorities.
Yeah, priorities. So I guess with that being said, so with you guys knowing that we're dropping a new product, and that we have some change of direction just as far as the way that Hunting RX is going. If you listen and you are a follower and you want to join the Hunting RX team, send us a message on the Facebook or on Instagram or on TikTok, or send me an email. Either one, doesn't matter. Do any of the above. But if you want to join the party and you want to be in on what we're doing and kind of in on what we have going on, because again, there's still more things coming. And I got the picture right before you showed up as I was trying to set up, that I'll show you. We should hopefully have the next thing ready to launch by the next podcast. Now, the good news is while y'all are placing these orders, the next one doesn't involve us building it or packaging it. It's just a signature series that'll be done. So that'll be fun. Can you join? Can I go ahead? Can you join? Yeah, Sonny, I don't know if you can or not, buddy. I think I gotta double check to see if you're already there. Just kidding. We know you're already there. Can I go ahead and order?
You can try.
I don't know. I don't know if it'll happen, Sonny. You tell you what. If you can find it on the website, buddy, you go ahead and hit that order button. Poor Helen. She went from listening to turkey calling every day to now the awesome aroma of deer pee on a daily basis.
I still hear turkey calls, so
yeah,
it is quite obnoxious still.
Hey, but would you rather have him doing that or playing video games all day?
He's doing it while he's playing video games, so that's not even a good comparison.
Okay, let me be real. Nah, he's too young. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, let's not go there.
I'd rather pick what he's doing now over that.
Chris Ford, haven't even scratched the surface yet of what's going on. Buddy, I truly believe that. Yeah. So I guess with that being said, don't expect us to be the next Jinxum or Black, whatever, any of the other deer pee companies. Our goal's not to have 1,600 different scents.
Mm-mm.
We want to be
keep it simple. Yeah,
very, very. He must have been watching, because you instantly are getting the look of, how you doing? So for those of you that can't see it, Hunter is giving Mom the look because he must have been watching on either the YouTube or something and then heard what Mom said.
But am I wrong? But am I wrong? Mm-hmm.
But no, so the reality is our goal is to be precise and good with a couple products, right? Because it's easy to make sure that these products don't change from what the original script is. So, because again, we're the only prescription you need for that hunting addiction. And if we're going to be the only prescription you need for that hunting addiction, we got to make sure that our scripts stay the same. So that way, when you want them filled, your order doesn't change.
Well,
right?
That's when you lose quality, when you start adding a bunch of stuff. So then you're having to try to make all these different items. Like, it's just, we don't have a big manufacturer. No, you don't. So that's where it's just like, it's just easier to do it. Keep your products simple.
Yeah.
Keep it just a few different things. And then that way you can make sure that everything's done the right way, versus you can have 15 million different products, but if they're all kind of just thrown together and you lose that quality, then people are just wasting their money, which goes against everything that you're trying to do here.
Yeah. So we definitely want to make sure that the dollar is spent simply, and that you guys are getting bang for your buck, which again is
no drama.
Yeah. Sonny, yeah, no drama. But don't get me wrong. Like, we do have ideas, but we're not planning on having some ginormous selection of things, because again, I want to make sure that we're able to keep the precision of the way we make things. Because I'm not going to go to big batches, because that's how you lose freshness.
Yep.
So what else? What else we got? What other questions? What other things? I think I did miss one. I think Sonny asked if we're going to have Build the Bone on the Hunting RX website. Sonny, I don't know if we're going to do that. If I missed that, I'm sorry. I don't know if we're going to do that only simply because of the fact that, again, shipping on a 50-pound bucket is not going to be the cheapest. And with us being a small business and them shipping that every day for their normal job, they're going to get a better shipping break. So the average Joe and the blue collar worker is going to get a better deal from the company that can provide them better shipping. I would much rather you guys get the things that you want at the best price. As long as we can help facilitate that, that's what our goal is.
Yep.
Oh, Dilly, you make me laugh. No, guys, seriously, we can't thank you enough. We couldn't do this without you. But I think you guys got enough. So stay tuned, because I got to get these. I got to get these bottles pictured with the different packages. That way, I have one for. Good luck with that. They always want the next best item. I said I was only going to make one pot calls. Is VuDU a type of deer gland? Sonny, so unfortunately, we are not going to give out what our formula is for VuDU.
Kind of already did if you were paying attention. Not what else is in it, but like the main thing. You've already kind of said it.
Well, yeah. So it's hard to not know the main thing, right? The main thing is obviously clearly what? We just
synthetic and non-synthetic.
What?
Deer urine.
Okay. So yes.
I'm like,
so it can't be. It's not a gland.
No. So the proprietary, as Dilly said, proprietary. Say that 10 times fast. But no, yeah, whatever. I'll say it my way. You say it your way. I don't care. I'll use my hooked on phonics. Just leave me alone. VuDU's base, yes, has a deer urine base, but that is it. That is all you're going to get, because there's, as you heard me say, mixing and doing all that stuff. When we said that we're cooking behind the scenes, like there's a lot that goes into it, and measurements and all sorts of stuff. And again, we're just not giving out that, not because we don't want you guys to have it, but because the whole point of making sure that the formula is precise and works, if we give it out and it doesn't work for you, then that defeats the purpose.
Yep.
So we're going to make it, we're going to bottle it, we're going to mix it, we're going to label it, and we're going to keep it fresh, keep it small. So small batches, fresh. They will be available for purchase both tomorrow on the website. And it'll be ready to rock and roll. So Helen, wait, no. Who? Oh, Mr. Doug Light. Hey, boys and Ing. So normally John gets the short end of the stick on the weekly roundup. So we'll let John start, and then we'll go over to Helen, and then we'll go to Tony, and then I'll end it.
Let's be real, as if I was going to take what he was going to say. Go ahead, buddy.
No, just stay tuned. Be on the website tomorrow. Look for the Facebook, whatever the post about it, and it'll be on the website tomorrow. I would just stay tuned. Make sure that you have your notifications on for Facebook on the Hunting RX main page, and you should get a notification whenever it does drop.
Yeah,
you're staying on there. So
if you follow Hunting RX, you should get a notification as to when we make a post and or go live or do something along those lines.
So,
all right.
Stay tuned.
Helen, any tips?
It stinks, but y'all can enjoy it if you want to. Like, it's fresh, but it's It's something. My garage will never smell the same.
It'll be all right.
T-Bone?
Get ready for the launch tomorrow. You know, get what you can. I suggest if you can use both, get a bottle of both, see what they hit, better, report back to the page or Ryan or whatever, so we can know, what's going on. And, I doubt anything needs change, but we like to know which one's more effective and everything. It's all going to be like a little research thing and gathering information.
Yeah.
See what happens with it. Put it on some different stuff other than just the rope. See what works better for you. And that's part of it. You got to figure out how your deer are going to react and to what, you could say, put it on a rope and they don't touch it, but then you drop it like in a scrape and they nail it. So don't be afraid to experiment with it, but don't dump a whole freaking bottle on whatever it is either. These are deer. You just need a little bit and they'll smell it.
There's a part of us as to why it's not a squirt top or something along those lines. It's an eyedropper, and or the reason if we come out with a squirt top is because, again, that limits the amount that you're able to use at one time. And we did that for exactly what he said.
And these are deer. Like, their nose can smell stuff forever away. Like, you don't need a lot. Otherwise, you end up spooking them. So,
and don't forget, if you do get a new video and you want to share it, you can share it to our page or make a post and tag us in it.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be with it. And stay tuned on the page. There'll be some videos dropping too here soon with some how-tos and some different tips and tricks that we use, the Pro Staff guys are using, and how they get the most out of it as well.
Yeah. No. So we got some videos from Mr. Langster. He said he's going to do some different ones. I think right now we have the one of his food plot, watering hole, and on the vine. Sonny, quick to answer your question, how many drops on each JuJu? Right now, typically when you do it and you do the eyedropper, you'll get about half full of liquid. So we did 6 eyedroppers scheduled like out over through the different courses of the rope. Now, again, like Tony said, depending on what part of the country you're in, depending on what your deer are used to, depending on, what you have going on, deer are going to respond differently. You may have to use less. You may have to use more. You may have to freshen less. You may have to freshen more. You just have to, you can always add. You can't take away.
Yes.
So if you overpower them and run them off, you're never going to get a chance to see what it can do. So I would always start
small
on the conservative side. Yeah. Start on the conservative side. Will rain make the smell go away? I will tell you that it seems like rain is held pretty well. Now, again, you're going to have, your deer will kind of tell you what's going on as far as that goes, as to when you need to refresh.
And that's what you guys are all for as well. I mean, we're going to be learning as well. We'll be able to get all that information as people are using it more. We can all report back, tell each other what works, what's not working. Hey, looked like it rained. It may kick it up a little bit. You don't know.
Yeah.
So, whatever you're seeing out there, let's all talk about it and everything, so everybody knows, so we can all be more successful, with this product and getting intel on deer and then putting them down.
Yeah. So Doug Light says we're heading in the right direction. This is going to take us to the top. We definitely appreciate that. Jimmy, I didn't want to forget about you. So what's up, brother? And he says, lady, brother, and fellas and lady. But yeah, with that being said, guys, stay tuned. Tomorrow, this thing drops. You're going to need your VuDU for your JuJu. And you're going to be able to get all that at www.huntingrx.com. Stay tuned for tips and tricks. Stay tuned for everything that we got coming, because we promise you, this isn't even the tip of the iceberg. So till the next time, we'll see y'all.
I'm always up on time, down on my luck. Got a brand new payment on an old worn out truck. Papa told me back when I was 9, someday this farm, it'll be all mine. Now I walk these woods with kids of my own. It's been 12 years since Daddy done passed on. I'm sharing stories.
All right, y'all. Thank you for letting me finish up the audio portion. So again, stay tuned. Hopefully you're excited about not only our VuDU drop, but our Build the Bone partnership. We're excited for all things Hunting RX right now. We're definitely going in a different direction and couldn't do it without each